Okay, competitive matchups in the post now, Steve. 12 green and 12 white. We're locking up quite a bit. We want to make sure play doesn't escalate and get rough. First 2 or 3 minutes of the second half, always we tend, like Daryl said earlier, tend to mentally let down a little bit, or our focus is a little bit less than it should be. And it's tough to get back into the game if it starts to become rough. Okay, we'll watch that if it piled on.
Second foul and team first.
Okay, so we got a rotation. So Steph, you need to identify and go high. Good. Okay, ball goes in, things are a little easier. So now we can move, a little bit of pressure. Now Mitch can release up to center, Steph can go lead. Now, ball's over there, good. Steve, you leave that into Mitch's primary and focus on yours. Put back. Okay, so now I'd hustle to center, Steve. Hustle to the center position because there's no pressure. So your center, Steve, you need to be a bit lower. There you go. Okay, now ball's coming your way. You got to pick it up, officiate. Good. Okay, so now we rotated late, but Steph picked it up, so she's lead. Okay? Good, good. So just a philosophy of rotations. When do we rotate, when do we don't? I don't know if that was a travel though. Kind of caught the ball as he was hopping. Okay, so Steph, your trail, you gotta get an angle, that's it, step down. All right, now you gotta go. Now you gotta go. Mitch has center, Mitch is center. Stay with the pressure. Okay, so Steve, yep, competitive matchup. Steve, who are you watching? You got Big 12 and Green 12 that are banging. You got to be aware if they're in the post. Okay, so we're out of rotation. You got two centers. Mitch picked it up. Nice job, Mitch, and head down to lead. Oh, he made it. Okay, I would be tempted to call a little block or something. Just the big fella's been battling, but good no call. That's why we're just commentators and videographers, Daryl. Got too many of those wrong. Okay, board. Oh, you got hit. Yeah, got to get a call. Yep, good call. Need it. You poked him in the eye. What are you talking about? Good call.
Coaches on the floor.
Yeah, poked in the eye. That's a good one to look at because, you know, sometimes center starts to bail, you know, and if they just turn their head to get a couple steps, they're going to miss that. And then we got a fight and Lee doesn't know what the hell went on because he got straight line. Okay, so, all right. Steve, you're initiating the rotation sometimes from center. You're rotating up to trail to officiate the ball in your PCA. As center, you can just angle your shoulders towards half and identify that play, or just take a step up and referee from below it until lead rotates. So we want lead to initiate the rotation, not center.
First foul, and team first.
That one kid's pretty good too. Okay, pretty good flow halfway through the period. You get that one? You got that on tape? That was good. Okay. I think Steph shook her head like, yep, I should have got that. So, take a peek. So even like a validation whistle, or just arm up. You know, sometimes if you think, oh shit, I should have got that one, just put your arm up too. And then, you know, Mitch can report it. All right, so Steve center. Now see, get to center. You just hang back, hang back. Makes one.
Close game?
Yeah. Oh, tough shot. He had to almost shoot that higher because the kid was coming out at him, eh? Yeah, great call. Could have almost been unsporting if it was harder. Stevie, slow down when you report, man. Everything just goes up the ladder. White 9, push, one shot. Just slow down. It's a great call. It's a great call. Make your report. Go opposite. All right, we got it right. Good job, Mitch. And we're in penalty. Yeah, let's see if we communicate that to the crew. Oh, they're not. Steph's had some tough calls, and Green has not liked any of them. Oh, change. Here we go. Let's see what happens. I'm back. All right, so now he he started. Yeah, we got penalty next. So next foul on Green. We're going to be shooting 2 shots, and then also just a game awareness. Remember arrow, remember shot clock. It's tough because the game is getting a little heated. You know, we want to be ready for anything, and you know, on this crew, Mitch is going to have to take care of that stuff. I think Steph is doing it all right, Steve is just going to call his primary. And okay, get through the next 2 minutes here and we'll have a fourth quarter. Okay, so Steve rotates, good. Now pick up the matchup, Steve. Yep, and you got to watch 14-12 pushing. Your eyes are staying the same. I think I'd love for your head to move a little more, Steve. Okay, you get pretty still, and I think you got to pick up 14 and 21 in that post. Even though the drive was coming down the key on the rebounding action, that opposite post is your responsibility. Good call, Steph. Good call. FIBA Mechanics, 14, fist and a 4. No, not as a crew. No, not as a crew. They haven't talked, but we'll wait until there's a foul on green and see if we identify it. So again, that's sort of the next level, you know. If all crew members are able to think about that sort of stuff and talk to each other, it lessens the opportunity to miss one. That's for sure. Huh?
Stay away from correctable errors.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Because it would be interesting for the stat, but it'd never be possible. Oh, gotta get a hit. Good call, Steph. Go get it. Every time there is a correctable error over the course of a season, like let's say OUA or whatever, see how many times we get it actually right is. And not was everybody happy with what we did, because that usually always, you can get through that and people are like, okay, I understand, yeah, let's do that. But to actually get it right, I would bet it would be a smidge above 50, I bet. Maybe 65, 70. But not exam level 3.
We've gotten so much better at not getting into them.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
We don't remember necessarily how to correct them because we screw up with them.
Yeah, true. And we're out of the era where, you know, you got the reputation of, say, of the crew chief is such that they just talk their way through it, right? Or here's what we're gonna do, or well, it is the season of the Nutcracker. Number 7 is talking at a higher octave now. Steph's like, I know how I feel. Oh, wait a second, I don't. He's a chirper too, number 7. He'll talk to the bench. He'll talk to. Yeah, that's right. Shooter. This kid's pretty. That's a block. Yeah. Okay, let's see it. Yep, let's see. Penalty. Oh yeah, good. Who got it? Who got it? Well, the players helped out. They just walked to the free throw line. So it just speaks to what the non-calling officials can do, right? You've got to be aware of penalty, got to be aware of arrow. So if you're the non-calling official and you have that information, boom. Mitch calls a foul block. Outside official, maybe Steph could come in. Penalty, Mitch, we got 2. Because it was a bang-bang, one of those calls that you need to get, so maybe Mitch got excited. All right, good get. We didn't miss it. Now we got penalty both ways, too, so next foul on White. Let's make sure we get to the line right away. Okay, so now rotate, Mitch. Okay. defense. There's an awful lot of stuff going on in the post, guys, and that's the key thing. Recognizing matchups and recognizing heat. Yeah. Good call, Steph. This has been a long 2.5 minutes to get through this quarter. Good rebound. Get in, just so there's no foul. All right. Ooh, little finger roll. Dips-it-a-doo. That kid's their go-to, eh? Number 9, he's pretty smooth for a tall kid. Okay, Steph, good. We want to get to see if you can. No pressure. Just get there and get set up. Oh. You know, and I've been asked too, like at tournaments, and Daryl, you've been to camps and tournaments where you need to be evaluated. An evaluator will ask, who or where was the most competitive matchup at certain times? And it could change. It could be guard play at the top and there's a lot of pressure and contact with two little guys. It could be drives to the hoop because one team's trying to get to the hole. And sometimes it's post play. So you need to recognize where those matchups are. If they're in your primary, you can't miss anything off ball.
And those are things you can talk about on dead balls during timeouts.
Yeah, absolutely.
3/4, halftime.
Yeah, and it's a luxury when you know the teams a little bit too, right? If you've seen teams before or you know what players are like and tendencies, then if I'm officiating a big guy that's wide body but can't jump very well, then I'm going to make sure if he's in the post, I'm really focused on what he's doing. You know, somebody who's renowned for setting borderline screens. I'm always watching. If I'm center and he's going up high into Trails PCA to set a screen, my eyes are extending there to watch, you know, making sure that there's an opinion on the screen.
Seconds.
26 seconds. A little joke over there, Steve Badge. Looking relaxed. Nice job. I find too, and maybe this is not speaking out of school, but some officials look better and do better in the 3-person game. Whether that's because they have less area to cover or typically they're working with officials that are experienced. I want to watch that. I think he jumped right by him. Yeah, but it was 20. It was. But it hit the rim and they got the rebound though.
Why's your nose?
I don't know. Quarter expired, didn't it?
Yeah, but hold on. We gotta see what's
Shot
going on.
clock went off.
Yeah, it would be. It was no. The shot clock went off because it was 26.7, right, with 24-second shot clock. Shot clock went off, hit the rim, came back out, rebound. What? Did it not hit the rim? Was there not a shot?
No.
Okay, well it should be 2.7.
Clock when the ball hit the rim, when he called the foul.
When he chucked it, yeah. Well, then it could be 1.5 because shot clock went with 2.7 and maybe one. Yeah. It's trying to let him land and then do the foul. Yeah. Yeah, you could. I just wonder if it's a foul. Looked like the two guys jumped right by him on both sides.